The fucking pre-programmed music's retarded as fucking shit.
It's so bad. It's so bad.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever tried that one. That was a bad call on my part. Sorry.
Hey, you didn't know. The StreamYard's
I mean,
fault.
I should have known. I should have. I mean, well, what the fuck ever, dude. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the show where we talk about TV shows and other fucking shit.
Yeah, that's what we do. We talk about Are You Afraid of the Dark and whatever else pops up.
Yeah, that's fair. It's been a fun week. How's your week going?
Boring, uneventful.
Yeah.
Full of bullshit around the house, chores and shit, but that's life.
Yeah, I been seeing a lot of posts lately, and I think you even did it too. But did you get rid of your Disney?
I did. Yeah.
You did? Yeah. There's a lot of good stuff to watch on there, though.
Yeah, but I can also find it elsewhere.
Yeah, I'm just curious. I'm assuming that this is all about the Jimmy Kimmel stuff.
It's not even about Jimmy. It's just about if somebody's gonna criticize and then silence you, that's censorship of the highest order. And
hold on, time out.
Yeah.
Disney doing any censorship?
Oh, I'm not even talking about Disney going along with it, but the government basically going, we don't like that he criticized us, fire him. And they went, okay.
I'm kind of surprised that Jimmy Kimmel has a spot where he's like, I don't know, like hasn't been canceled yet or anything. Like after how many years of the Man Show, and like just that's the Jimmy Kimmel I liked.
Like that was the Jimmy Kimmel I was introduced to. Yeah,
I want to see him team back up with Adam Carolla. Like, don't give a
God. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
That was a much better Jimmy Kimmel, in my opinion. I don't really know anything that he's done with the talk show. I'm not really into that, but
I've never been a late night talk show person.
Right? You know what they don't have?
What don't they have?
Girls on trampolines.
I was gonna make a joke about that about a minute ago, and I didn't, so I wasn't sure if it would work. But here we are.
Yeah, well, that's
should I chug a beer like the Fox used to do?
Yes, every time. Every fucking time. So, anyways, we watched an episode of Are You Afraid of the Dark?
We sure did.
All right, let's talk about the cast real quick. So this week we ended up doing the episode The Tale of Oblivion. Oh, this episode has Daniel Clark as Max.
Mm-hmm.
He still looks the fucking same, kind of.
Yeah, he really does.
He was in Juno, Degrassi, and did 101 episodes of Degrassi, The Next Generation. That's a lot.
He was also in something called Degrassi Minis.
Yeah.
And my head is like, was that an all little person cast?
I hope it was.
Because that should have been what they did.
Yeah. No, let's just throw this out there, though. The important thing that this guy did was he was in all 15 episodes of Erie, Indiana, The Other Dimension, which was a spinoff of Erie, Indiana, the first spinoff. So I don't know if you were a fan of that. Yeah, he's one of the main guys for that. So
I had no idea that Erie, Indiana had a spinoff.
Yeah, The Other Dimension.
Yeah, I'd never watched Erie, Indiana, the original one. So,
Oh well,
oops,
now you know.
I got something to watch.
Probably not. Continuing on from there, though, we also have Emma Taylor Ursherwood as Shelley. She looks better than he does. She has a weird face.
She almost looks kind of like a puppet.
Oh, she has like a really wide mouth. There's just something weird about it. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm sure she still gets fucked, but just weird. Weird mouth. She did a bunch of episodes of Strange Days at Blake Halsey High, which never heard of.
Maybe that's how she gets a lot of work.
Very possible. I don't know a lot of the stuff that this girl's done.
No. This is something called A Dad for Christmas. No thanks.
That sounds horrible. Yeah. Damn. Yeah, she's just yeah, nothing special about her.
Nope, weird. Not really.
No. Well, I mean, yeah. We also have Richard Dumont in this episode.
Yeah, fucking right we do.
I mean, just amazing guy all the way around. He's in everything. Still in everything.
Yep.
I mean, fucking last year, Midnight Caller podcast series. He's working on that. Doing. This guy just does everything all the fucking time. He doesn't fucking stop. And
yeah, dude, there's video game voice work. There's so much.
So, dude, yeah, he's been doing fucking Assassin's Creed since like day one. Like, it's just the amount of work this guy does is just fucking ridiculous, dude. And it goes back, I mean, years and years and years. I started in '69.
Jeez.
Yeah, still going today.
Yeah, I'm going back and I'm just scrolling backwards and I'm like, I don't think we've ever gone back this far to look at his stuff before.
He's just an amazing actor. Got to give the guy props.
Yeah.
We've talked about his work a lot, so I'm not going to get too far into it. But I love it when we get started with an episode.
It's one of the best.
We also have Alan Legros. He's done a few things, not much. Battlefield Earth, Eureka, Masters of Horror. Which one was he in?
Yeah. He was in the Washingtonians, and I only know that because his character was Fat Washingtonian.
Oh, well, there we go. Yeah. Not a lot of stuff. Boys and stuff. Snake Eater 3, His Law.
Oh God.
Oh. Yep. Going on. We got Bill Corday. He played Thelodious. Yeah, I don't even think we really got to see Thelodious.
I think that was one of the monks at the beginning.
Yeah. But he was in Pluto Nash.
Oh.
The rest of his career doesn't matter. That's nothing to be mad about. That's awesome. Dude. Pluto Nash was one of like the greatest movies ever. It's like right up there with fucking, I don't know, something else great. Yeah, that was the show we were talking about.
Yeah.
Strange Days. I have no idea what that is.
I've never even heard of it.
I've never even heard of it.
I also never watched Discovery Channel. Yeah, there was a whole Discovery Channel aimed towards kids at one point. It may still exist. I don't know.
Like Nick Jr.?
Kind of, yeah. They had like science-based shows for kids, and
Oh, I just remember all that shit being on like PBS and shit.
yeah.
Let's see. We also have Matt Holland, and this is Chadwick. Matt Holland was in a couple of things.
Oh shit, yeah, he was. Oh, he
Yeah.
was in Pet Cemetery Bloodlines.
Oh yeah. Great career move there.
Oof.
It was at Plan B, but one of my favorite pills, but horrible show. Psycho Prom Queen, don't know. A lot of shit I don't know about.
Outlast Whistleblower. The main Outlast video game. Okay. He's done some
He was in the
voiceover
movie.
work for games.
He was in the movie Susie.
Don't know that one.
The Aviator, he was in that. Secret Window. Pinocchio 3000.
What the fuck is Pinocchio
I
3000?
don't know. It's like Robot Pinocchio. The year is 3000. Geppetto, with the help of his faithful assistant, Spencer the Cyber Penguin, and by the holographic fairy Cyberina, creates Pinocchio, a prototype super robot equipped for emotions.
What the actual fuck?
Howie Mandel was in this.
Whoopi Goldberg? Malcolm
What
McDowell?
Fuck.
What? In... Oh boy. Oh, just looking at some of the stills, I'm like, ooh, this looks awful.
It looks really bad.
Oof. I'd watch Dracula 3000 before I'd watch Pinocchio 3000.
There's nothing wrong with Dracula 3000.
Is that the one that has Coolio?
I don't remember.
I know one of them had Coolio, but
all of them should have had Coolio. That's the important thing.
I mean,
Ugh.
you're not wrong.
Oh, I know. Now, you know what's really funny? In this episode, we also have Dawn Ford, who is known from being in Pinocchio 3000.
Oh, man.
She's actually been in a ton of shit. She was the fetus in Plan B, the miniseries.
Ah!
Yeah.
She has such great range.
She does.
Oh, my God.
A lot of shit.
Lots. I mean,
yeah. I mean, not a lot of great shit, but a lot of shit. I mean,
a lot of shit we've never heard of. But,
she was in Warm Bodies. I liked Warm Bodies. A lot of shit I've never even
Warm
heard
Bodies.
of.
I've never seen Warm Bodies. I've not seen it.
I'm surprised. You should have seen it by now. Oh, The Covenant.
Oh, okay.
Pinocchio 3000.
It's so fucking weird.
I'm just letting you know. Yeah, I'm skipping a lot of the shit that's just fucking retarded.
Yeah, there's. Oh my god. Lion of Oz, the one that we saw, I think, last week.
I saw that. I wasn't even gonna fucking.
Holy shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. No.
Meatballs 3.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, the TV show.
Yeah.
Oh, Meatballs 3 was her first acting credit. Oh.
Yeah. Way back.
Wow.
Yeah. We also have Una Kay, and this is Mrs. Fitzgerald. Mrs. Fitzgerald here did a lot of shit too. Was this in the original Rabbit movie?
Oh shit! Okay, yeah, I saw that at the top. I was like, oh,
yeah,
right, interesting.
Yeah, I fucking actually really, really enjoy that movie, and not only
really good.
Yeah, it is.
But also, that remake is good too.
Yeah. I actually prefer the remake, which is weird, but
not
either way,
not really. There's some that actually do it better. There's
it's
not
very
many.
rare. Very
It's
rare.
very rare,
To me, it's
but
one of them. Which also Ed, 2001 Space Travesty, Big Wolf on Campus, Stranger in the House. Yeah, that's about it. That's worth talking about.
also in Snake Eater 3, His Law, along with
Oh yeah,
50
yeah,
other
you're
people.
right. Yeah,
Dude,
you
all
are
these people
correct.
just work together multiple times. Holy shit.
You're not wrong. Lorenzo Lamas. Yeah.
Oh my god. Lorenzo Lamas.
Oh, dude, that movie sounds fucking not that bad either. A Vietnam vet named Soldier. His name is Soldier. Is hired to find a biker gang called Hell's Fury, which kidnapped, drugged, and raped a young girl and extract revenge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I heard they really did the raping in that movie.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Mm.
Hey, have you looked up that movie yet?
Which one?
His Law, Snake Eater 3.
Yeah, I'm looking at the cast listing and all that right now.
Look who plays Goose.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Fucking Bam Bam Bigelow. Holy shit.
you're
Okay.
welcome. Made your day.
Yeah, probably gonna have to watch this now. As bad as it may be.
It's gonna be bad. All right.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Give us a rundown.
All right, so this is a very straightforward episode. We open with these two monks who are frantically trying to
Do monk
do
stuff.
something. You can't really tell what they're doing, but they're going back and forth like, we have to keep these from getting in the wrong hands. And you're hearing this pounding on this door, somebody, trying to get in. Well, then you realize they're talking about this little box. They're saying the tools of Oblivion have to be kept safe. You're like, what the fuck are they talking about? Well, one guy writes the name Kronos on this piece of paper and then starts erasing it. So as soon as the door gets punched open by this dude who's been banging on it, this guy disappears. Apparently, that's Kronos. They say, okay, these tools of Oblivion need to be hidden in the modern world where nobody can get a hold of them. They're way too dangerous. So we fast forward to modern times. We have Max and Shelly, who are twins. Max is kind of a little shithead, but also his sister is a shithead, so they're equally shitty to each other. He's just kind of tired of being pushed into doing things like they have to do piano and they're taking art classes, and he's tired of being in the same classes with his sister.
Right.
He's tired of being in the same
Bathroom
friend
with the
group with
poop.
his sister.
Yeah, all of it. It's very uncomfortable.
But he still like wants to take the art class apparently, but he's like he needs art supplies. Well, where do they end up? They end up at Sardau's magic shop,
The Magic Mansion.
the magic mansion. And they're asking him like, okay, he's like, comes out, he goes, anything you need, just ask me, I have it. He goes, okay, what about art supplies? He goes, pencils are over there. Kind of dismisses him like, okay, you don't want anything real. This is when Shelly, right? Shelly? Yeah. Shelly finds the little box. And we already know what this box is because we saw it earlier with the monks. And she brings it over. And Sardau does the usual thing. Oh, yeah, that's this holder of he's a schemer, so he has no idea what he's got. He's just trying to make a quick buck. So he goes, yeah, it's a holder for art supplies. It's yours for $30. Shelly goes, 30? He goes, I said 10. I said 10, but I'm losing on the deal. Like always, he's losing on the deal. I loved what he said next. I was like, you got to say it. He's got to say it.
You weren't sure if he was. He thought this
Like,
time he might
come
skip
on.
it.
If he doesn't say it, this whole episode is shit.
I mean, yeah, you're right.
So we see Max and Shelly are in art class, and they're having to draw this bowl of fruit. They see Max is using this piece of charcoal and this eraser.
Yeah.
And you hear Shelly go, "Hey, what happened to the apple?" Well, it just coincides with Max having erased the apple from his picture.
Mm-hmm.
Then he's drawing some more, and then he's not happy. He erases the pear. Then Shelly asks, "Okay, now who took the pear? Can't you guys wait until lunch?" And Max kind of realizes, "Hey, wait a minute. What I'm erasing disappears." So he writes Shelly's pencil and erases it, and her pencil disappears, and she's thinking somebody took it. Which I'm just going to say, nobody was near her. Why would she think somebody took the pencil out of her hand? Why wouldn't she just go, "What happened to my pencil? It disappeared." That would make more sense, but let's. So Max has kind of realized, okay, this is kind of cool. I can just erase things. Early on, as they're walking to school, I missed this part, but I'll say it now. There's a neighborhood dog that does not like Max. It's fine with Shelly, does not like Max. Barks at him, almost bites him, all that kind of stuff. Unless they're going home, the dog Butch comes at Max again, chases him up a tree. So Max decides, I'm going to erase Butch. He writes down Butch, erases it, the dog is gone. All that's left is the dog's collar.
Mm-hmm.
Max goes home. Shelly's like, messing with the piano. She goes, "Okay, are you gonna get ready or what?" He's like, "I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not practicing anything." She's like, "Well, just go answer the door and let in our music teacher because we got to do this." He's like, "I'm not doing it." And he goes off. Shelly goes to answer the door to let in the music teacher. The music teacher is right away. You can tell she's just an old. She's like an old bitch.
Yeah.
She's kind of bitchy. They walk around the corner to get to the piano. Piano is gone.
Yeah.
And Shelly's like, "Max, what happened?" He goes, "I don't know what you're talking about." The music teacher is mad. She's like, "I'm not here for these games. I'm leaving." Whatever. And Shelly's asking Max, "Okay, what really happened?" He goes, "I erased it." She goes, "What do you mean you erased it?" He goes, "I didn't want to play piano. I wrote it down and I erased it, and now it's gone." She's like, "Okay, that's not true." He goes, "Yeah, anything I write down with this charcoal and I erase disappears." She's like, "No." He goes, "Okay, I'll prove it." So he writes down Shelly's underpants on a piece of paper and then he erases it and makes her underpants disappear. That was the weirdest part of this entire episode. Why was that?
I
Why was
mean,
that?
think about it. If there's anything that you ever wanted to get rid of and take off, it would be your sister's underwear.
I've never had a sister, so I wouldn't know.
I don't know. Maybe they're in the fucking Louisiana,
I don't know.
fucking
It was
Arkansas area of Canada.
it was
They're
a
just
weird way to prove what he could do, but he did it, and she was like, "Okay, that's really weird. How did you do that?" He goes,
more weird is they share a
"Stuff."
room and the things they do in there. Fucking sick fuck.
So she gets mad. She goes, "You know what? I'm going to tell mom what you're doing." And he goes, "You should not piss me off, or I'm going to erase you." And she goes, "No, you won't. I'm going to go tell mom and tell her what you're doing." She gets on the phone, and Max goes, "Well, I warned you." And he erases Shelly, but then acts like he didn't know what was going to happen when he erases her name.
Right.
When he tells the mom, "Oh, she had to run, nature calls. She had to go use the bathroom, whatever." Hangs up the phone, and then he's trying to figure out where she went. So, of course, he goes to Sardo. He's like, "You sold me this. You need to tell me how to get my sister back. I erased her and she's gone." And Sardo has no idea. We know this. He tells something like, "Oh, maybe you should follow where she went." And Max goes, "Oh, actually, that's a good idea." So he goes home, ties a rope around himself like he's. It's almost like the ball in Poltergeist, where he thinks he's going to erase himself and be able to fight, take the cord back. It's
Right.
almost like that whole thing, like Poltergeist. So he ties this rope around his waist. He erases himself. He goes to Oblivion. That's where you go when you're erased. He tugs on the rope and it falls down. Basic, like Looney Tunes type shit. He's like, okay, guess I'm stuck here. And he's looking around trying to figure out, and he runs into Kronos, the guy we saw from the beginning who was erased, who tells him this is Oblivion. Anything that gets erased ends up here. It's like, okay, but well, wait a minute. That's weird. How did this even happen? What is this? He goes, it's basically magic.
Yeah.
Well, Kronos finds out that Max has the tools of Oblivion, the charcoal and the eraser, and he's trying to get them. Max
Okay.
is trying to get away. He finds that Shelly is locked up in a cage. It's like, okay, well, crap, I need help. So he he races Sardo and brings him to Oblivion. Sardo's basically worthless. He has no idea what's going on. He was in the middle of brushing his teeth, getting ready to go to bed or whatever. So as Kronos is trying to get a hold of them, Max decides to take a piece of the charcoal and a piece of the eraser and keep it for himself, but then hand over the other part to Kronos. So they've both got the tools of Oblivion to work with here. Kronos draws and erases a door so he can go back to where the monks were that sent him to Oblivion. But before this guy can walk through the door, Max has the bright idea of erasing Oblivion, which he does. But he did not erase Sardo, himself, Shelley, and the dog Butch, who were all in Oblivion. He circled them and erased everything else around it. He draws a door that leads back into their room. He erases it. The door appears. They're able to get back home. And right when their mom arrives home, who scolds them because the house is a mess, she's wondering where the piano is. They have Sardo go in on their plot of, oh, it was out of tune, so he took it to his shop to get it tuned. That's basically the end of the episode right there. There's really nothing else.
You're not wrong. Oh. So, what does IMBD give that episode? Did you catch that?
I got it right here. 5.9 out of 10.
I'm just gonna call it. I think they're almost right on with it being about a 6.
Yeah.
It's for being a Sardo episode, it's kind of weak.
Yeah. It wasn't as good as I was hoping, but we still got Sardo.
Yeah. And not trying to purposely keep it short, but that's really all I got.
Same.
Like,
Yeah.
I mean, it's just kind of cut and dry, simple.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot here to chew on. It's very straightforward story. You're given these tools to create and destroy, so what do you do?
Right.
But we got Sardo. That was awesome.
Yay, Sardo. Oh, well. Since this episode kind of was just there, curious does next week's going to bring us.
Oh,
And if
man,
it fucking loads, I'll let you guys know. All right.
Next week is the Tale of the Secret Admirer.
I don't recall this one offhand. I'm sure I know what it is. I just don't recall it. Probably not a good sign, though.
Typically, the ones you don't remember are like, oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
that happened.
I'm looking it up right now, and I mean, it doesn't look super familiar. But I mean, it has a high rating.
I mean, that's good, right?
Yeah, sometimes. There's plenty of super gay shit that's rated great, but I don't like. But yeah, I don't know. Anyways, like I said, that's all I got. Do you have anything you want to add?
Yeah. Next week we're gonna start releasing our Halloween episodes of Skewer Universe. So keep an eye out for that. Next Thursday, the 25th, will be the first episode, and then ongoing from there. Yeah, guests talking about all sorts of Halloween specials and stuff. It's mainly animated stuff this time around, so that was an interesting turn of events.
Interesting. Well, I'm excited to see and hear some of that.
Yeah, we just Leanne and I just recorded an episode last night.
Nice.
Talked about Beavis and Butthead, Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, and I'll save the other one as a surprise so you guys can hear what that was when you hear the episode.
Is it Long John Silver?
No, we're getting to that one. Trust me.
I'm waiting. Yeah. For those interested, there's nothing new on Tales from the Podcast. You're catching it all here as we go.
Yeah.
But stay tuned because there might be something cool in the next couple weeks.
Oh.
Might be. Might not be. I don't fucking know.
I'm gonna keep
maybe
my
I'll
eyes.
tell you guys. Maybe I'll tell you. Yeah, you should. You should.
Keep my eyes on talesfromthepodcast.com.
Yes, where you can find all your cool things to jerk off to.
Comics, video game,
porn,
feet pics.
Yeah.
Gaping bungholes.
You're right.
I don't know.
Prolapses all day long. All right, I don't have nothing else. You have anything before I close this out?
No, I got nothing else, man.
All right. Well, thank you all for watching. Enjoy some shitty music while I get us out of here.
Every time I hear this, I think there's going to be a bomb that goes off at the end of it.
Or do you prefer this? Right. Well, thanks everyone for watching. We appreciate all of you.
We do.
Go check out our shit, like it, buy our shit, or go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah. Sometimes that's what you gotta do is just bend over and fuck yourself.
Just do it gently, but fuck yourself.
Thanks for watching.